Let me enable some music here as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is game number 3, Kas against Nightend here for the Black Dragon League. In the top right location we have Nightend as the red Protoss player. In the bottom left we have Kas as the blue Terran player. So, looks like they changed colors once again and every time. Oh no, actually they didn't. So every time in the last 2 games, the red player won. The first game Kas was red, the second one Nightend was red. And I mean, I heard a lot of people saying red is actually an imbalanced color. And maybe maybe those people are right. And let's see if Nightend will be able to profit once again here from the red color. And now we see Nightend asking Kas a question, and I want to see what he's having to say. And yeah, this is really funny. On the Black Dragon League page, people could bet on the players, of course with no real money, and 95% of the people said Kas will win this. I mean, a clear favorite is still something like 70-30 or even 80-20, but having a 1-1 as the score with a 95%. And Nightend said last time they were playing against each other, Nightend won against Kas 3-0, and looks like those people betting against him were not up to date. And I mean, Kas, he's a nice guy. Enjoyed his interviews at the Copenhagen Games, and yeah, so I'm really glad that those 2 guys are playing with her as well. And let's see some chrono boosts coming up here for Nightend, and let's actually see what the builds are. And this is interesting. So Kas is still on 1 base. He's got the refinery number 2 finished right now. It looks like he's going for ZX style opening. We should see a tech lab here on this barracks pretty soon. And there we go, a tech lab is coming up. The reactor finished at the 2nd barracks. And what is Nightend doing? He's just 1 cybercore, 1 gateway, and hidden factory coming up. So this could mean 2 things. Either it will be just a factory to just go for some floating factories as soon as freaking possible, or he wants to go for some infernal pre-ignited Hellions and have them out as fast as possible, and at the same time hidden from Nightend, because when Nightend is going to fly over here with a possible super fast observer, he will just spot static style opening, and that's about it. So I'm really curious where this is going. So Zealot and Stalker are moving over here to the natural expansion. Maybe want to scout out a little bit, and with Kas only having those Marines out, of course he will not be able to hurt him, and because of the fact that he also preferred the stim over the Carcassor shell, the Marauders will not be able to slow here anytime soon. Now Nightend spotting all those Marines, spotting the single Marauder. He knows that there are at least 2 barracks up, and he knows because of the fact that there are mainly Marines and 1 Marauders out what build Kas is doing to do, at least in his main base. And now Kas is doing for something really awesome, which I like quite a lot. I was wrong after all. It's not the infernal pre-ignited Hellions. It is not any just floating factory. It will be a Thor rush. The armory just finished for Kas, here it is, and the Thor is in production, and he's just mixing up the Thor with more Marinos, more Marauders. Stim will be finished at the same time, the Thor will be out, so he's just adding Mass Marine, Mass Thor, Mass Marine, Marauder, Thor army composition. He will send a lot of SCVs, and he will go for a 1 base all-inish attack. And with this observer out, of course the observer will not spot anything. And I mean, if you scout this base 8-9 minutes into the game, you will see those two barracks and you see no expansion, you have to know that there's something up. But it's already too late for this observer to do some scouting. Now the question is, will we see an immortal or not? Because with an immortal he might be able to barely hold in and take off. But now Kas is just going on a rampage here. He wants to cheese his way to victory, and there we go. There's the Thor just keeping up and meeting up with all those mariners, with the marauders, with the SCVs, going for the second Thor as well. And I mean, he will be able to do quite some damage now. Nightend knows he cancelled this. Nexus at the natural expansion.
Armed and ready.
And now he needs to play some good force fields. Of course, a Thor can stomp those force fields, making them, rendering them useless. And the Thor at the front, of course, will not be able to be stopped by Nightend, at least not for the moment. We see Kas going for a good surround, not allowing those zealots to do any damage at all. And Nightend is in a lot of trouble. Stim Marines just, oh no, actually not just yet Stim. Now he's going for the Stim. All the probes move in and probes die so fast to Stim Marines. Some more zealots being warped in as well, and the Thor still alive, just getting rid of all of those units. But now looks like the probes and the zealots basically got rid of nearly everything, but it is not enough. GG is called, well played as well, and indeed it was well played, and Kas take this to 1 here with the Nightend.